All right then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poem. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bag. I do the same myself. Ooh.
Order doesn't matter.
Okay. What should I go for,
Just
guys?
go from top to bottom.
Okay.
The order doesn't really matter, so...
Okay. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all.
This is a good poem, Humpty Bub. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Pfft, idiot.
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of a club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room?
That's because I'm an idiot.
Well, of course.
You're not supposed
really
to agree with me.
yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Humpty Bub. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this place for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here.
Oh, I see it. It's perverted as hell, you creep.
Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined.
See? What did I tell you?
Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, I've just had a random idea. Since I'm already doing the snake voice, every time I say someone's name, can I just replace it with Colonel? So it's just like,
No,
even
just,
if it's two different
just end it
names.
with Snake.
Yeah. I want to try that.
Natsuki Snake.
Natsuki Snake. What the
I'm
hell?
gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? This will be my way of thanking you. What type of fun is she talking about?
Alright, I'm going to hold you on to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Who do we want? The person who is
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Shit. Yes, sunshine. The way you go through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you to me. It's my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to go out and play houses this person, right? You need to wish away your rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I would trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. If I'm not mad, I want breakfast. Right.
Beautiful.
I've got a really good idea.
Then click
Instead
outside
of you
for
it.
exchanging the, you should just have a freestyle rap battle.
Instead of exchanging the what?
Instead of reading out the poems, just have a freestyle rap battle.
Oh, I like that. Actually.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay, it kind of ruined the mood, but I suppose it's a good idea. Colonel, this is just a guess, but I'm trying to sneak around. Did you want to wait until after the morning to read this?
You butchered
write
that
this?
sentence.
Yeah, sorry.
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. Ugh.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be so mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out. It came out nice, or just, how should I put it? It just sounds like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs on toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
That's right, kids. You should always eat breakfast in the mornings.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Oh, fuck, I keep pressing the wrong button.
This was
Sorry.
so much fun.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Okay,
This was
guys,
so much fun.
just before you start again, I'm gonna dip. So it's
Ah,
been
okay.
fun watching. But you guys
Yeah,
have a good
thanks for
night,
joining us.
Yeah, man. See you
see you
around.
later.
Yeah.
Christ, I'm so sorry.
Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
No, you really don't.
Okay, so I just go Natsuki, I'm guessing?
Yeah, might as well just go from top to bottom.
Well, goddammit! Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What are you, a cop?
Then what's the point of sharing that in the first place? Idiot. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poem? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Colonel said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me how some dumb poem made me go, ha, it's not that great. Let me show you what real literature looks like. And you would have ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So, in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Urk.
Colonel's retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so... You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You'd have to go announcing it to the world like you're self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that.
Subtext!
I say that mostly to myself. Colonel must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem.
Wait, are we all Colonel?
Yeah.
Yeah. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Here we fucking go.
Okay, fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race out can sink. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Oof.
Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Hmm?
Bet.
you okay there, Ben?
Ben is gone.
He knocked himself out doing the voice.
He's straight up gone.
Past us.
Benny, you still there?
Sorry, Natsuki had a panic attack.
Some
history
people
up?
don't even.
Oh,
Some
no,
people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
There was no wordplay.
Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose.
Oh, there was.
Sorry.
Helps bring out the helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So, you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Oh, that stream quality's dropped a lot.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
For some reason, it's only the top half of the stream, so we can just not see.
Yeah,
her
I
head.
was seeing that.
Okay,
The
yeah. I was really worried about
the
just my
text box
computer.
is
What?
nice.
Oh, there we go. It's good. It's good.
Oh, I just moved the tab.
Oh, that's weird.
Is that fine? Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Just the top half of her head became really pixelated, or just her head even.
That's so weird.
We've already said the line, by the way.
Yeah, I've already
Yeah.
said it, yeah.
Guess not. I decide to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. Oh god. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I wouldn't
Okay.
take that away
True
from her.
colours shown that.
3 course of Operation Yuri later.
Here we go.
Your daughter's special victim to you.
Holy!
Yeah.
Emily, count how old she is.
Right, we're going for Colonel next.
Hmm.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Ugh.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hand. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Might take Colonel a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the group gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Colonel is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Colonel. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Damn.
Neek.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even if it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mine. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? It's a bit weird word.
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Hubbity Bub. I mean,
Really?
Snake.
Yeah, there we go. They must have totally missed the point. How could I have been so stupid?
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing.
When I was a young boy.
A lot more solemn,
Oh,
putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Oof. Jeez,
Just
it's
one-
actually getting quite close to 9.
yeah. So this day should add up quite nicely.
Okay, after this. Cool. Let's go for it.
Hi, Hubbity Bub. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring these things up. Who does she think I am? I'm much better just going off with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway. Want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ahahaha. Don't worry, Hubbity Bub. We're all a little embarrassing today. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I mean, Colonel.
I like it, Hubbity Bub.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ahaha.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write.
She's onto me.
And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
Yay!
If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read a thing by Shel Silverstein?
Who's that? Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert.
What?
But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it'd be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of style. But I will always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Ah ha ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I can always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
It couldn't have been me. See the direction of spackle the fuck? See the direction of spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know, I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see, I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole, it wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. Scroll down. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
Deep.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Was that the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you'd say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing ability. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Colonel and Colonel. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Oh wait, someone's knocking on the door. Okay, I'm back, sorry. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration.
Wrong one.
Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Ed? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. I can't read.
Colonel dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute. Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something?
Wow, that went Miss Piggy fast.
It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to say something nice about me? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
No! If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did. By the way, Sayori liked it. And Colonel did too.
Sorry,
Snake did too.
Thank you.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style.
Did you mean, excuse me, bitch?
I don't
Oh,
expect
jeez.
some pathetic slug to change any of my writing soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring,
how very dare you?
which I haven't yet.
Ooh, burn.
And Bob liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Literature whore.
Colonel suddenly stands up.
Oh,
Objection.
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress her new members. Yuri!
sorry, Colonel.
Oh, that's not what I...
Oh, the music's changed.
Yeah.
You're just...
Colonel stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Bob appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he doesn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh, things heating up.
Is everyone okay?
Well,
Well,
I just
you know
bubbled
what?
immediately. Away she goes.
I wasn't the one who's
Wow, okay.
Okay.
Snake showed up!
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't
It
involve
doesn't
you!
involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Deal with it, bitch!
I'll just
Suddenly,
bugger off
all
again.
these girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Hubbity bub. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true!
A liar.
She started it! If she could get over herself, we'll learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective! Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place! What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out! Help me explain that to her, Snake!
But wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language.
No, there isn't!
It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Snake? Well,
Well,
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's going to be...
Help me, Sayori.
Yeah, what I do. Who are we going for?
Well, if-
I mean, we've
it's
already
your
been
place
building
then,
up
my dude.
with Natsuki, but that's only because I
I'll,
wanted to...
I'll suggest going Sayori tomorrow. That's all I'm like. I'm not saying fix Sayori now. I'm just saying like I say for the poem, it'd probably best go for Sayori.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I was playing, I'd go Sayori. But again, I'm not the one playing it. You.
Sayori.
Please don't pick me.
Okay. No, I want to go Yuri now.
Okay, go Yuri.
Colonel. You're right that I liked your poem.
Luckily, the music dies.
say!
Yeah. Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all!
Oh, hang on, you picked Yuri, and yet I have to do the voice bit.
I know.
Yuri wouldn't even take my...
Sorry.
Colonel wouldn't even take my poem seriously!
Mm-hmm. I understand. Colonel.
eh?
You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Colonel felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry.
But Colonel, you took it way too far. Colonel means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Did I not tell her exactly how I felt?
Are you kidding?
There you go.
Thank you.
That's exactly what I did!
Bullshittery detected.
It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Never!
You both said some things that you didn't mean.
I did it!
Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
No!
Colonel clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side.
Oh, wow.
She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Oh, God.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Yeah, get out of here, bitch. Colonel, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm gonna do that! I'll spare me from having to look at all of your faces right now!
Without warning, Colonel snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it into
As
the
opposed
trash.
to her feet or hair.
I was about to say that. Natsuki. Ooh.
Oh, she really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Colonel has her chin buried in her hands, where she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Is everything all right?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Colonel! How could anyone have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You've handled it well, as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Hubbity Bob. You are too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So,
What thing did Colonel say?
Oh, he's so desperate he's gonna make us spell it out.
well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea.
Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
This main character.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was lots of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
She just teleports back in here.
I know.
Well, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Alright. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress.
We've got a Word document, you've got nothing.
I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Bubby Bub. Oh, sorry, Colonel. When you walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Wait, Snake, that's right.
Sayori beams at me. It has truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it, either. Colonel. About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Colonel and Colonel.
Of course I know, you dumbass, I was in the room.
Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. Yes. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people when they're not trying to tear each other's throats out. You know, you don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them.
Yes, you do.
I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make...
You know how many shit, Snow, how many shit, Snake. It's nice that I got to spend time with you at the club. But I think seeing you along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is so much fun!
Oh no, her head pixelated again.
Sigh.
That's been happening for a while.
Is that any better?
Not really, it's fine.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine.
It looks like Colonel hasn't even caught onto the same kind of situation I'm in.
That's because I'm an
Right
idiot.
onto the kind of situation Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but sometimes you want to take it a step. No, I'm kidding. Does it really need to stop there? Well,
Yes, yes, it
have to
does.
see what the future holds, Colonel.
When you're trying to get 4 goals at once, yes, it really does.
I pat Colonel on the shoulder.
Why?
I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Colonel as an eternal monologue sometimes.
Oh, you're objectifying me, are we? Okay!
I know, jeez. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay.
And we're gonna end that there.
My throat.
Alright, cool.